that new whip. Hey, who's that do drip?
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
Here we are, 2022 Super Bowl, whatever the hell we are on now.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Whoa! Okay, here we are, ready to go. We have our Super Bowl predictions ready, but before we get into that, we're going to talk about what we did pre-season. Now, here's how the game's going to work. Everybody, you take your picks, whatever picks you got wrong for those entry playoff teams, you're going to get minus 1 point. Now, those minus points from your preseason predictions, you're going to take that score, and then you're going to take that off of whatever we get on our actual bracket. You're going to get 1 point correct for every team that moves on that you get correct. And if you get the Super Bowl prediction right, you're going to get 5 points for that. So, for example, if I pick, say, the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl, the least I would get is 2 points if that's literally the only pick I get right.
Only team that moves forward, right?
Yeah, if I had, we haven't gotten into that yet, but so without further ado, I guess I can go first here just because I have it pulled up in my face. So I had the Chiefs making it, I had the Titans making it, so we're good off there. We did have the Browns, so that's minus 1 to me. I had the Bengals, so we're good there. I had the Baltimore Ravens, which that's actually kind of a surprising thing. I was surprised they didn't make it, so that's minus 2. Chargers, that was unfortunate. I was super close, minus 3, and the Bills, so I'm good there. Moving to the NFC side, I had Tampa Bay. We're good there. The Panthers, minus 4. Rams, we're good there. Washington, minus 5. Seahawks, minus 6. Green Bay, and the Cardinals. So I have minus 6 on my preseason predictions. Trenton, what are you looking like?
I'm looking good, but my predictions, not so much. They're
Yes.
fine. They're fine.
Okay.
I had the Chiefs, the Patriots, both in, good to go. I had the Chargers in Baltimore. That's minus 2 right there.
Yep.
Steelers, Buffalo, still good there. Other side of the board here, we got, I forgot about the Titans, I think. But also
okay.
have the Bucks in there. On the other side here, I got Dallas, so still good there. We got the Packers, so still good. And the Cardinals. Unfortunately, I did have Washington, Carolina, and the Seahawks. So that is minus 4 total.
Isn't that minus 5?
Minus 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
5. Minus 5. All right. Minus 6, minus 5. Q-Tip, how are you looking?
Q-Tip. I pulled Q-tips
Okay,
from our
that's
last
okay.
post. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, check it out there. You can see our predictions as well. Q-Tip had the Titans, the Patriots, the Bengals, Buffalo, the Steelers, all good. And then he had the Chargers as well. So that's 1 point
good.
there.
Not bad.
Not so bad so far. We also got on the other side, Tampa Bay, Dallas,
Solid.
the Rams,
Solid.
the Packers.
Wow.
And then we had the Seahawks minus 1, Chicago minus 1, and the Saints minus 1 more for a total of minus 4.
Minus 4. Okay. Q-Tip takes preseason predictions at minus 4. Best odds at this current moment to win the bracket. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go on and we're going to talk about our future predictions and what's going to happen in the actual bracket and go from there. Q-Tip, since you won the preseason bracket, let's start with you and see what you got.
All right. So
Just pick your winning teams off of the matchups.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So the Pats and the Bills. I have the Pats.
Okay.
Then I've got the Raiders and Bengals. I've got Raiders.
Okay.
Chiefs and Steelers. I've got Chiefs.
Okay.
All right. And then on the other side, we've got Niners versus Cowboys. Cowboys.
Yep.
Cards and the Rams. I'll take the Rams.
Okay.
And Bucks and the Eagles. I'll take the Eagles.
Okay. Solid. Okay.
Right,
Moving
so
on to the
over.
next
Got
round.
Pats and the Titans. I'll take the Pats.
Oh, okay. All right.
Raiders and Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs.
Yep.
And then I got the Pats and the Chiefs.
Okay.
Then back again, we got the Cowboys versus the Bucks. I'll take them, and then the Rams versus the Packers. I'll take the Packers.
Okay. So you got Packers, Bucks, and Pats and Chiefs.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take the Pats over the Chiefs.
Pats.
and the Bucks
Okay.
over
So
the
Pats in the Super Bowl
and the Bucks over the Packers.
and Bucks in the Super Bowl. Pack Buck Super Bowl with your top to contender Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I want to see the Patriots take it.
Patriots take home the gold without TB12. The biggest surprise of this year by far. Trenton, you had the next lowest.
I have, let's see here. I have Cincinnati beating the Raiders. I have Buffalo beating the Patriots in a very close game we might have to talk about later on here.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll kind of break down these games here, but I also do have Kansas City moving on against the Steelers as well.
Yeah.
On the other side of the board here, I did have Dallas beating out San Francisco. I did have the Cardinals beating out the Rams, and the Bucks beating the Eagles by a ton.
Okay. Keep
after
going.
that, we'll stay on the NFC side. Yep. We have Green Bay versus Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Then Green Bay winning that to go into the Super Bowl. On the other side of the field, or board, I should say, we got Tennessee and Kansas City duking it out. Tennessee beating Cincinnati. I have Kansas City beating Buffalo. I have Tennessee and Green Bay in the Super Bowl with the Packers as the Super Bowl winners
Packers
this year.
as Super Bowl champs. All right.
Let's go A-Rod.
Go A-Rod. I did a more risky yet frisky pick here.
Upside bracket.
Yeah, this is the upset bracket, the not so up of the side bracket. So on the far left, I had the Patriots overcoming the Bills. That's going to be a close game, but I do think the Pats are going to take it. Bengals over Raiders. Chiefs over Steelers. Pretty much probably everybody's pick at this point in the season. I actually took the 49ers over the Cowboys. The Rams over the Cards. And Bucks over the Eagles, again, probably a pretty set pick for the postseason. Same side here. I'm going to have the Rams actually upsetting the Buccaneers, and then the Packers moving on from San Francisco up into that with Green Bay taking the gold in the NFC side of things. Moving back, I do have the Bengals upsetting the Chiefs as well. And then the Titans taking on the Patriots because it sounds like Derrick Henry might be back. So that's kind of my prediction there. With, again, the Bengals upsetting the Titans. I think that should be good. And my biggest upset of the year, the Bengals upsetting the Packers in the Super Bowl.
There you go. Very bold prediction there. I think some of the easier games are probably the Bucks versus the Eagles. Another one, Kansas City versus the Steelers. I feel like... obviously there's obvious favorites. There's good defenses on both, matchups here, but you got to pick Kansas City. You got to pick Tampa Bay.
Yep.
I feel like you're just wrong if you don't pick those. My first biggest debate when looking at this bracket, I did a couple this morning. I'm like, hey, which one just looks nice, kind of thing. This is the one I ended up with. Buffalo versus the Patriots. This is just it's a crazy matchup because they've already played their division. They're in the same division, of course. They've played twice this year. Once at Buffalo, where the Patriots won, and once at New England, where the Buffalo won.
Yeah.
This game is at Buffalo. So, Josh, what do you think is going to happen here, Josh?
I don't know. I think
it's Buffalo, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna. No, I have the Patriots.
You do too. Oh.
I do have the Patriots. Yep. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think it's gonna come down to who's been there and who's been there before. I'm not super big on Mac Jones at this point. But I'm not super big on Josh Allen this year as much as I was last year. I don't think he's put up the same sort of numbers. I don't think he has the same people around him that he did last year. And the only thing that I'm worried about is if he's going to be able to shine. And if last year is anything to speak of it, they fell short last year. I do think they're going to fall short again this year to the Patriots just because Bill Belichick has been there. He's done that. Even though that Mac Jones hasn't, I think they're going to run the ball and run it a lot. And I think they're really going to use their three backs and tight end sets to really fluster the Buffalo and really control the pace of the game.
Yeah, both sides of the ball has amazing defenses, as we know as well. Patriots, top 5. Buffalo, top 5 defense as well. I think it'll be a low-scoring game. I wanted to pick the Patriots so bad. I honestly do want them to do well this year. I just kept looking at it. Okay, Buffalo lost at home in a shitty weather game. I mean, if they can throw the ball, run the ball like they should, weather aside, they should win no problem, just like when they were at the Patriots. So I went with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs to hopefully pull that, I shouldn't say upside because they're the favorites, pull that victory through here. But group decision is the Patriots for our group board here at the table. So another close matchup. This Rams and Cardinals game. This is going to be the game to watch. Yeah, this is way too early in the bracket. I wish one of these teams were playing the Eagles or a team that maybe had a chance of beating them, but still, it's too dynamic teams everyone's high on. We got Kyler Murray.
Yep.
We got, all the Rams' new moves and pickups, OBJ, Stafford, all that, You guys both have the Rams.
Yeah,
I'm the minority here.
Yeah, I don't think the Cardinals are going to pull it through just because the last bunch of weeks that they've played, they haven't really put up the numbers that they were early season. I mean, if you'd have asked me again week 8 who was going to go to the championship, I would have said Cardinals all day long. But now they've kind of fallen off a bridge. I don't know what happened because they don't have a lot of hurt players.
True.
James Conner's been playing better than ever.
Yep.
Kyler Murray, I don't think anything's wrong with him.
No, he was in for a couple weeks. Hopkins in and out a couple weeks. Other than that,
I don't know what happened there, but they're not playing at the same level that they were, whereas as dominant. Yeah, so, and the Rams, they're coming off of a big win. So I think all steam ahead on the Rams. I think they have a lot to prove, and they have a lot of guys who've been there before, whereas the Cardinals are pretty young yet. They still have a lot of time left, but the Rams, you got Matt Stafford. He's been there. Yep. You got Von Miller. He's obviously been there.
Yep.
You got Beckham. He's been there.
Yep.
You got all the pieces. Cooper Kupp. He's been there. He was in the Super Bowl a couple years back with Goff. So you got all these guys, and I just think that the overall Sean McVay's been there. Whereas the Cardinals, they just haven't proven it yet to me.
Right.
They did
last
good.
Last year they were out in the first round, I believe, of the playoffs.
If they would have kept it rolling like they were mid-season, I'd be all in on the Card. I'd probably have them going against Green Bay in the championship, but unfortunately that didn't play out again.
Yeah. No, I agree. The only two real factors of I'll say 3 factors of why I did pick the Cardinals was really because A, I love Kyler Murray. I had to pick him. B, the Rams and the LA team, yeah, they have SoFi Stadium, but they're still a new franchise. This home field advantage, I don't think is going to be much of a factor in this case against this game. I think we're going to have a lot of away fans. Arizona's not that far. Yeah, it's a couple hours, whatever.
No,
but
I think it's going to be,
I think it'll be a pretty 50-50 stadium, if I'm being honest. Of course, you got the scoreboard and the sounds and whatever. Right. I think this is going to be an amazing game to watch for damn sure. I want to take the underdogs in this one and pick the Cardinals. So
okay. Bold prediction.
Another crazy game to start us off this week. All of these at the end of the day are going to be crazy, interesting games to watch. But the 49ers and the Cowboys. Me and Q-Tip both do have the Cowboys moving on. Me mainly because they just have the weapons. They got the 2 wide receivers both healthy. They got Zeke Elliott healthy. Dak healthy. They're at home. The 49ers. I've been tempted to pick the 49ers in every bracket I've done. I did not do it in this case for this podcast here, but I do like that they're heating up. I do like that Jimmy G should be back. He's had some, I think it was a thumb issue or something with his hand.
He still has that thumb issue.
It's kind of one of those things when the season's done, it'll probably be healthy at that point. But he's throwing the ball, so how good is it gonna get? But that is a couple of those reasons are why I did pick the Cowboys. Both defenses are just gonna be nuts though. So again, this is a crazy game to watch here. Another exciting one, and probably the last one because this is the last one here, is the Raiders and the Bengals.
That's going to be a really good game, too.
It's going to be a good game. The Raiders just came off of a huge win. Derek Carr coming in clutch for a couple plays there, especially at the end there. A couple massive throws. Keep them on the clock on a couple third down plays. I did we all go? No, you went Bengals.
I went Bengals.
Raiders have the majority with us here today. So we're going to go ahead and snag them easily for our prediction here. I just like the Raiders.
I don't know about easily.
You're right.
I think you underestimate the Bengals. You got the number 2 back in the league in Joe Mixon. You got the number 1 rookie receiver in Jamar Chase.
Oh, I lie. I have Cincinnati.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
You have T. Higgins, who's been teeing it off all fucking season. They're the only 2 receivers on the same team to have over 1,000 yards in the season.
And a lot of T. Higgins has come within the past 3-4 weeks. At the same time, Jamar Chase has been doing just as well.
Jamar Chase has been lighting it up. He's set tons of records this year. He's been crazy. Joe Burrow, we knew this guy was special. He was throwing 50, 60 times in his rookie season. Yeah, they didn't do much, but that's because he didn't have the weapons that he has now. Joe Mixon was kind of banged up all that first year. Yep. Jamar Chase was non-existent in that point. They got the weapons, they got the line, they got the defense, which has actually shined through a lot recently. I think the Bengals are going to go pretty far this year, and I think people are going to be surprised at what team we see, and I don't think it's going to be as close as people think it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it will be a close game. The only thing is, Bengals are at home. They're hot. The only thing for me is I just don't think they make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, the only thing for me is that, young age. Josh has got that upset pick to win it all, but for me, it's just that age. They just don't, they might have a couple players. I just feel like they don't have a lot of experience, in those, playoff, meaningful as fuck games,
Jamar Chase was in this college football national championship with Joe Burrow on the same team.
It's fair.
Who won?
Pretty sure they won.
They won.
Yeah, that's fair. This is the NFL. They left their pacifiers at home.
They've been at the top. They've been at the tippity top. They've been in those high-pressure situations, and they overcame by handsome fashion.
Yeah,
I think you were going to see
college team.
You were going to see a no name.
I don't know who it was. Do you know who it was?
Pretty sure it was Bama.
It was probably someone. I wouldn't doubt it, but
or Clemson, one of the two.
Yeah, those are usually the couple in there, but yeah, that'll be interesting to watch for damn sure here. Let's just move on and see what we pick for a podcast.
Yeah,
our bracket
I was gonna say do our most predict because we have 3 of us, so one team wins out.
Yep. So average here. We have the Patriots moved on against the Bills for the team here against the Titans.
Yep. And I think pretty much all of us have the Pats moving on, right?
I would pick the Titans here, but if you want to pick the Pats, go ahead.
No, who picked the Pats in the first bracket?
Me.
I did. Did you?
I did not.
Okay, so you pick your team.
So you took the Bills.
You pick your team here.
I'd take Buffalo.
No, out of the Pats versus Titans.
Right, Titans. Yep.
Okay.
Pick Titans.
I picked the Pats.
I'm pretty sure I picked the Pats too.
Yeah,
Didn't I?
Pats, right?
You did pick the Pats. So Pats move on.
So Pats move on.
Yep, Pats move on. We got Bengals and Chiefs. So Q-Tip, if Q-Tip has the Chiefs.
You two are the Bengals.
I pick Bengals.
Yeah.
I pick. You're right. Wait.
You do have
nope,
Bengals.
I pick Kansas City moving on here.
Okay, so it's Chiefs.
Yep. So there's Chiefs for the bracket. Yep. Next one here, Rams versus the Packers.
I have the Packers.
I have the Packers.
Yep, we all got the Packers there. Easy pick. God, I just feel like they're going to low-key fold under pressure. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe not their first game because they got that bye week, but I got them obviously winning the whole thing, but I got that feeling like a Thielen. I mean, we also got the Cowboys and the Bucks. Yep. I think we all picked the Bucks here.
Yep, I picked the Bucks. Yep.
All right, let's stay on that side of the field since we're thinking about those teams. Bucks, Packers. I have Packers.
I have Bucks.
Josh has.
I think I picked.
You have Green Bay in the Super Bowl.
Green Bay. Yep.
Green Bay. Alrighty. Then we got on the other side Patriots and Chiefs. Q-Tip, you're first.
Pats.
I would take Chiefs.
I got neither of them in my bracket. I will break this tie here.
I don't either.
I know. I'm gonna have to go with Chiefs.
Yep. I think Chiefs.
I gotta do Chiefs. Statistically, they would be at home with that one to win the championship. Got to do that. Chiefs are unstoppable at home almost. So now, Chiefs, Packers, Q-Tip, start us off.
Ooh, I think I would take the Chiefs probably.
Josh.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs.
Well, obviously we got to pick the Chiefs, but so I'll say the Packers just for the shits and giggles. But honestly, I would still just say the Packers because I got them in my bracket too, winning it all. Gotta say it. Gotta go against the grain there as well. I'll definitely make sure we post this bracket on our Instagram. We are posting everyone's individual brackets on there as well. Everyone that we have that submits one. By the time you're listening to this, I'm sure.
Yep.
Will be on there. Got a couple buddies that's going to post them on there. Make sure to check them out. Let us know who you have moving on as well. Make sure to hit that like button and follow on YouTube, as well as click that green heart on Spotify Podcasts. Thanks for listening to this one, and we'll see you guys in the next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Like I can move it. I like how she moving. I got that new whip. Jose the dude trip. I like how she moving. I like how she moving.